What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother. Yes, Sirski. All right, so you guys, man, we got Steve Harvey losing it after Big Boom put the eggplant emoji in his wife's box. It's not funny, bro. It's not funny, bro. One thing I will say is I do love black love. I do love all types of love, especially black love, bro. Because there's so many things going on right now inside the black community with divorces and murders and everything. I think we got to tighten up as a culture, as a people, as a America, as everything, bro. We got to tighten. We always got to tighten up, bro. Not just blacks. Everybody need to tighten up out here, man. Bring some regard into something or something, bro. Everything is going wishy-washy out of whack right now in the world. The same guy that say think like a woman, think like a man. The same guy that said a woman should bring nothing to the table, absolutely nothing, is about to take damn near everything he got away from his table. Make that make sense, Steve. But we gonna jump straight into this, man. Big Boom done put the boom on the bam. Wowzers. Spicy.
Can only hope that in everything that she's taught.
Just show you how close we were.
Okay.
3 days before.
Hold on, everything that she taught him. Wait a minute. He said everything.
Can only hope that in everything that she's taught.
Just show you how close we
That
were.
fool crying.
3 days before she got married to Steve Harvey, we talked. And she told me.
3 days before?
Somehow. What did you just say? No.
She said, Jimmy, Jimmy, you know what, Steve, he's so much like my dad.
In a recent and unexpected twist, the elegant spouse of renowned TV figure Steve Harvey is now entangled in a tumultuous family dispute that has the potential to fracture their formerly harmonious blended family. Just as the situation appeared to reach its lowest point, Marjorie is facing fresh challenges with her ex-husband's revealing book about her checkered past, a publication that has ignited considerable controversy and garnered additional detractors.
Going across the internet is untruth. You know, I'm Laura's dad.
However, the current storm has taken a new turn as Marjorie now contends with allegations of infidelity, a revelation that has sent shockwaves rippling through the entertainment realm. Although she was in the process of establishing her own reputation, Marjorie's trajectory was halted by some eyebrow-raising secrets and a controversial history. During her initial marriage, Marjorie, then a mere 18 years old, crossed paths with an individual 14 years her senior.
Period. That's what he
Called you a punk ass.
Yeah, that's what he told Jason.
I mean, you do look better than him.
I think so too.
However, there's a twist to the
wow.
story. This man named Jim was already in a marriage, and Marjorie remained oblivious to the fact that
Damn.
Jim had a wife in the wings as their illicit affair ignited.
Blew the can off of everything.
What you mean you just two and two together, you start putting two and two together?
Driven by her emotions and impulsiveness, Marjorie took a drastic step. She discontinued her use of birth control pills and intentionally became pregnant. Her intention was to compel Jim to leave his existing wife, and indeed, Jim eventually chose to do so. Subsequently, the couple embarked on a marriage journey after a 3-year courtship. However, their marital bliss endured for only about 7 years, with nearly 3 years spent as husband and wife. While their relationship experienced its share of highs and lows, the unexpected twist came when her ex-husband faced a future conviction, catching everyone off guard.
Marjorie's background was linked to you.
Oh, okay.
And that's where I guess...
You didn't know I was her first husband?
I did not know.
Okay.
It was Mary Harvey that put us on game.
Subsequently, both Marjorie and the alleged drug kingpin Jim L. Townsend found themselves under the scrutiny of the FBI and DEA. Jim, who was already facing charges related to attempting to purchase 40 kilograms of a controlled substance, received information from higher authorities that Marjorie was...
Bro, 40 kilos, bro. This fool was a kingpin.
also a subject of suspicion.
Damn,
In response,
40.
he made a deal with the DEA, opting to accept the consequences himself. Despite initially receiving a life sentence, he ended up serving only 26 years in prison. This was due to a pardon granted by then-President Barack Obama. Without the pardon, he would have faced a lifetime behind bars. Examining Steve's eventful journey, he entered matrimony with his initial wife Marcy back in 1980. Subsequently, their family welcomed twin daughters, Carly and Brandy, a couple of years later. During this period, Steve faced challenges in establishing his identity and worked as an insurance salesman. However, a foray into stand-up comedy proved fortuitous as he clinched a $50 first-place prize. This victory prompted Steve to leave his insurance job and embark on a comedic path. Regrettably, Steve and Marsha's relationship encountered turbulence, culminating in their divorce in 1994. Reportedly, Steve's involvement with his second wife, Mary Shackelford, allegedly commenced while his divorce from his first wife, Marsha, was still underway. As time progressed, the fissures within their relationship became apparent, leading Mary to a growing realization that Steve's character might not align with her initial perceptions. Whispers of his alleged infidelity circulated, fostering a cloud of uncertainty. Despite these circumstances, Mary chose to confront the situation head-on, leveling accusations of unfaithfulness, along with claims of both physical and psychological mistreatment against Steve. Meanwhile, Marjorie and Steve crossed paths for the first time in 1990 during one of Steve's performances at a bar in Memphis, Tennessee. Their connection deepened over time, culminating in their marriage in 2007. The glamorous couple shared their journey, yet eventually parted ways after a few weeks of being together. According to Marjorie, "I knew he was the one shortly after I started dating him, but then he just left, disappeared." Steve explained that during that period he was grappling with financial challenges and was wholeheartedly dedicated to his career. He said, "Before a man can be of use to a woman, he's got to know who he is, what he does, and how much he's going to make." A decade later, in 2005, he and Marjorie found their paths crossing again, and the timing seemed serendipitous. Steve's previous marriage to Mary Shackelford had recently concluded, coinciding with the completion of filming for his comedy series, The Steve Harvey Show. Steve's prior decision to distance himself from Marjorie during their initial dating phase was influenced by the complexities of his then marriage. In the midst of all the tumultuous events involving Jim, Marjorie, the fashion-forward personality, transitioned into a new chapter of her life with another partner. This time, it was Jim's cousin, Darnell Woods, who captured her heart. Their union brought forth a daughter named Lori, further intertwining their lives. The revelation that Darnell also had ties to the substance trade, being Townsend's cousin, left many in astonishment. However, legal consequences caught up with Darnell, leading to his incarceration. Marjorie's journey continued as she once more navigated the path of divorce, finalizing the process in 2001.
I don't know Darnell. If he walked up right now and smacked me, I wouldn't know him. I would know him now because I've seen pictures of him on the internet and all like that. But
in a surprising development that has reverberated across the entertainment industry, there are swirling rumors suggesting that Marjorie Harvey, the elegant spouse of Steve Harvey, may be engaged in a sensational affair with none other than Steve's personal bodyguard, William Big Boom Freeman. In case you're not familiar with him, an inquiry conducted by Radar Online has unveiled unsettling facts about Freeman's background. It has come to light that Freeman, who serves as Harvey's trusted aide, has a troubling history as a former pimp and openly acknowledges mistreating women.
It deals with little situations like this, and I thought I'd ask them to come out and help me.
As stated in his personal website biography, Freeman openly acknowledges that he once engaged in exploiting women to satisfy his desire for power and self-assurance during his days as a pimp. He asserts that he has since transformed his life, presenting himself as a respected speaker, author, and celebrity bodyguard. Freeman's biography underscores his proficiency in delivering either overt or discreet protective services to prominent clients, based on the level of threat or potential risk.
Yes, with Morgan. It was just so many men. Darnell. It was so many men. Like, I'm just like, damn, Marjorie.
Internet users have been closely observing both Marjorie's historical and current circumstances, sharing their opinions and sentiments. One of them wrote, "There was always something about her that I never liked. It's just that feeling that you get when you know someone has bad vibes. And I know I never met the woman, but them gut instincts never lie. Another added, this just goes to show you another woman doesn't care about another woman's pain as long as she gets the man. Not in all cases, but in this case and other cases. The startling claims of a romantic involvement between Marjorie Harvey and William Big Boom Freeman have triggered a flurry of speculation and led to inquiries regarding the solidity of Harvey's marital relationship and the seemingly flawless dynamics of their blended family.
Listen, the untold truth. Snakes in the garden, the untold truth. I'm just setting the record straight.
We're putting the link below.
Yeah, well.
Damn.
As Marjorie's association with Big Boom began to wane, the ongoing drama between Steve Harvey and his former wife Mary seemed to be settling down. Yet just when it appeared that their acrimonious dispute was fading, it has resurfaced with renewed intensity. Despite Steve's transition from Mary to his present spouse, Marjorie, the lingering hostility between them remains steadfast.
And she never tried to stop you from putting this out.
However, Mary has persistently leveled accusations against Steve, alleging disloyalty, abuse, and self-centeredness during their tumultuous marriage. In response, Steve has shown his determination by filing a lawsuit against Mary, claiming that she obstructed his efforts to establish a talk show. Refusing to remain passive, Mary turned to YouTube to unveil what she perceives as Steve's wrongdoing. Through her recent YouTube videos, Mary presented compelling evidence of Marjorie's long-standing involvement with Steve. Armed with text messages as corroborative proof, Mary accused Steve of abandoning her, leaving her in financial distress while simultaneously lavishing Marjorie with opulent luxuries. As Steve showered Marjorie with lavish comforts, she was purportedly devising various strategies to potentially betray him and enjoy the limelight. Nevertheless, prevailing speculation hints that this seemingly conventional family might harbor considerable dysfunction. A recent source disclosed to Radar Online that tensions simmer beneath the surface in the Harvey household, attributing it to Marjorie's persistent focus on arranging a prosperous marriage for Lori and actively promoting her in the public eye, seemingly sidelining her other children. This dynamic has fueled conjectures, suggesting Marjorie's motivations might extend to financial gain. One person said, "It's too late for her to tell her daughter about giving yourself away. Money should never be a factor for love." Another person added, "Marjorie doesn't even have a relationship with her daughter Morgan anymore because her husband isn't rich and famous." Presently, Marjorie is relishing the fulfillment of her desires, transitioning from the spouse of a notorious drug dealer to gracing the Grammys red carpet and attending various NGOs' opening ceremonies. Marjorie has undoubtedly realized her aspirations, emerging with a seemingly transparent reputation. That's it for today, folks. Until next.
Bro, first of all, what I want to say right now to Steve, man, you married a freaking hustler. You don't think her ex-husband taught her how to get to the bag? That's what it is, bro. In a nutshell, he married a legitimate hustler. A pretty one, might I add. A convincing one, might I add. Her ex-husband, bro, buying 40 kilos of a controlled, bro. 40 kilos, Steve. God knows what year that was. My man did 20-something years in the federal penitentiary. 40 kilos as a black man back in them days, bro. You think he ain't taught her everything she know? How to get to the bag? How to juke people? She was scamming before scammers was scammers. She had like a longevity scam on your ass, Steve. You fell for the banana in the tailpipe, my boy. Dang, boy. You got to think like a woman, Steve. You got to start thinking like excuse my French. Forget thinking like a woman. Think like a scammer.